Hi everybody, Dan here with No Games for Old Men. Welcome to XCOM Chimera Squad. This is a brand new playthrough for the channel. I've played the first two XCOM games, the new ones I mean, and long before the channel existed though, so I don't have playthroughs on the channel. I thought this would be a good opportunity, since I never got through Chimera Squad, to play a full playthrough for the channel. I did play the first couple of hours a few years ago and just never finished. So here's our chance to go through it. I'm gonna start a new game though. I'm gonna go on expert. Not really gonna do impossible just yet because that disables the tutorial, and because I haven't played this in so long, I don't remember everything about it. So we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a break here and go for expert rather than impossible. Maybe someday we'll come back and do an impossible playthrough. But let's continue. The heal between encounters, I'm gonna leave at half heal since it defaulted to that. I think that's the
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here.
XCOM
3-1 PD
defeated
gave us
Advent.
the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
XCOM defeated Advent before he had the opportunity to join them, I guess. But now he's on our side?
Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus.
Hey, you gotta get to
Whisper,
work somehow.
Any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Breach mode. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up at breach points to get the jump on enemies. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point and modifiers that will be applied. Then assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll fight. So this is new to the XCOM series, this breach point stuff. Select the breach slots to assign agents. Okay. He's got a shield, that's fun. Techie with a gremlin drone. And I see down here we've got counter 1 of 3, so there's going to be 3 different fights in this mission.
Breaching in!
Now this is a cool element where you get the drop on the enemies and you can bounce around and take out the ones that appear to pose the greatest threat. So this guy's got 4 hit points. Trooper, alert. Okay, so 2 surprised and 1 alert. This guy I think we can take out right now with Cherub. And we'll let one of the others take out the other guy. So response level is alert. Alert enemies will use an ability at the end of the breach sequence. So use an ability, not necessarily an attack. But let's see if we can take him out. He's got a 100% chance to hit this guy. Nice. 6 damage on that one. And he's also got 4 hit points, 100% chance. Response level surprised. Surprised enemies receive a defense penalty and won't react during the breach sequence. Very cool. Alright, took out the first 3. We've got 2.
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Turns and moving. Agents and enemies take their turns one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above their head and next to their portrait in the timeline, which both update after each turn. Agents have 2 actions each turn to use for movement, shooting, or abilities. Look for a blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonuses before shooting, or move to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. Use the timeline to determine when enemies will take their turn in order to neutralize them or protect teammates. Some advanced abilities and equipment will allow you to manipulate the order of the timeline. Some actions, like shooting, will end the turn regardless of how many action points are available. Alright, well that part is classic XCOM. What isn't classic XCOM, though, is the timeline. This is brand new. It used to be XCOM would take their turn and then the enemy would take their turn. So let's put him... you know what? Yeah, let's put him here. And the next person to attack is this guy. So we've only got a 65% chance to hit, but if we hit, we can eliminate him from the timeline. Oh, not quite. So he's got 1 hit point left, so he's going to take his chance. Alright, good thing he missed. And now we've got Godmother. No, Terminal. We'll get her turn. We're going to put her... So if I put her here, she won't be in cover, but she'll be able to have a clean shot at this guy. Oh, only an 81% chance? Oh, no!
Freaking hell.
Yeah, freaking hell is right.
Boxing the target.
Interesting that he didn't go for the enemy that was right there. Alright, let's put her here.
Moving.
It is in the open, it's very close to these guys, but she'll be able to get rid of this guy. She'll get rid of both of them, actually. Let's have her go for the healthy one. There we go. Blammo. And now Cherub can go. We'll have him move to here. This should give him a 100% chance to hit. 86, that's so weird.
Target down. Don't
Critical
see
shot
movement.
to the Grome, though.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Well, surprise round.
Contact!
Nice.
Clear.
Got a sectoid on our side?
What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Okay, we've got a new breach. Some encounters offer more than one breach point with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all through the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the encounter together and be closer in the timeline. Oh, and be closer in the timeline. Okay. The order of the breach points will enter is shown in the next to their name and can be changed using the arrows. So we've got closely watched. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach. And this one is seal the deal. Last unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. So let's have our shield guy go through the closely watched. And maybe Terminal, since she's got the second most hit points. Actually, she has the most hit points. We'll put Verge in next. And then Godmother, with her shotgun, will do +3 damage when she comes through. So we'll have to make sure that she's got
Stay
a
behind
good
me.
target.
We shall move in.
All right, surprised. Surprised. Response level aggressive. Aggressive enemies will shoot at XCOM if they aren't neutralized during the breach sequence. Okay, well, let's definitely take a shot at him. Got him. Okay. And now, let's see, in cover. That one's an even better cover. So we've got a 100% chance to hit this one, and they're underneath the balcony that the other two are going through. So I think we want to get this one, because that's our only opportunity. Okay, so 90%. Ooh, hello. Let's go for the 90% guy first. Oh, didn't get him. Protected by armor. Alright, so now this will use her +3 damage to hopefully eliminate this guy. She missed? Come on, Godmother. Well, he's out of there. Agent abilities. Each agent has a unique ability they can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Every turn, so it's not even on a cooldown. Most agents also have the Subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn rewards and for certain mission objectives. Cherub uses the Charged Bash ability instead of Subdue. Okay. Cherub. So we got Charged Bash. Let's use that on... Let's see, who's gonna go next? This guy. So we'll bonk him. Ooh, it's not gonna take him out though? Cherub bashes an enemy with the energy shield, consuming all charge. If charge is consumed, deal damage in a cone behind the enemy. Damage increases with charge. Replaces Subdue. Oh boy. Well, you know, we're gonna have to do it. Didn't get him.
Let me try again.
Uh-oh. Terminal's flanked. Oh!
There's no need for this.
Lucky miss. Okay. Let's see. We've got a safeguard. Terminal sends the gremlin to an ally to restore 4 hit points, cleanse burning acid poison effects, and grant 20 defense. Terminal can target themselves with safeguard. Does not end the turn. Okay, so the only one injured is Cherub, but he's only down by 2, and this heals 4. So I think we'll wait on that. We will subdue this trooper instead. If we can. Let's see. Subdue. No, we're not going to be able to do it. So we're going to shoot instead. Actually, let's move first to here. And then shoot this guy. Hopefully get the kill. Nice. Okay, so that removed him from the timeline. He was going to go next. So now we've got Verge, who can do Stupor. Verge psionically stuns a target for 1 to 2 actions and adds them to the neural network. Cannot target enemies in the neural network. So once they are stupefied, you can't target them? Battle Madness. Verge psionically attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Adds them to the neural network. Cannot attack enemies in the neural network. Okay, so this guy is going to go next. So if I stupor him, 100% chance to get him. So let's do that. That will stun him for 1 to 2 actions. So that takes him out of the timeline. Now Godmother can subdue this guy because he's only got 1 hit point left. Let's do it from this side. Oh, wait. Oh!
Hostile is under arrest.
That was still Verge. Wait a minute.
I'm okay. Just banged up.
I thought he was stunned. What happened? I'm confused. Alright, let's put her
Changing position.
here, so we've got a clean shot on this guy. And this... kill him. Here we go.
Hostile.
Confirm.
Okay, so we did knock one out. I was kind of hoping to be able to arrest more than that.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Okay, so another breach mode, so this is the 3rd of 3 encounters. Some breach points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned. Okay, so we have to set up the breach charge, and only Cherub can do it. He's injured, so it's time to heal him with Terminal. So we're going to send her in next. And then we'll do Godmother, and then Verge. So all non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
Oh.
He's holding a detonator.
Uh-oh.
Go, now!
Literally light the spark.
How's this for an entrance?
There's a spark for you. Okay, everybody. Surprised, 100%. There's another one. He's alert. 59% chance to hit. 58, 56. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. Excellent. And does she have better shots on anybody? Nope, not really. Okay, so we'll go with... eliminate... Oh! He lived. Okay, so let's have... Ooh, this is Godmother now. 61%. Okay, so those aren't great shots. I've got one more character to shoot with after this. Missed. Okay. So we'll just use Verge to eliminate this one guy. Alright. So we have 3, 4. Ooh. And that guy in the top, hiding behind the model...
Mirror Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Has a lot of hit points. He must be the leader, squad leader or something. Oh! Oh!
Cherub is down.
Terminal,
nuts.
stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Oh, that must have been scripted. Agents that lose their HP will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicated by the number in the timer. If the mission will fail unless agent bleeding out is saved with the stabilize ability, or the encounter is completed before the timer expires. Okay, so we've got how many turns? 2, it looks like, behind this. So yeah, let's go ahead and do stabilize with the gremlin. Alright, so he is saved, no longer dying. And let's see, can he subdue? She cannot. We'll just take a shot. Oh boy. Well, maybe, is there a place she can move next time to get a better shot on somebody? Who's gonna be next? Trooper, this trooper over here. This guy's going almost at the end. What if I safeguard? Let's see, either Godmother. Yeah, because Godmother's going to be a target against this guy, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. Grant 20 defense. That's what we're looking for. Let's wait on that. Let's see if we can get a lucky shot. Ooh, not quite. But we can subdue. He's damaged now. So we could... Let's see, Godmother's next. This guy is after, so... I think we need to bring her over here.
Cover me.
And blast this trooper who's going next. Ooh, let's do this. Let's do Scattershot. See if we can get them both. Missed them both. Oh no.
Good to go.
Oh no. Rats. Okay.
Hostile missed.
Missed in return. So Cherub. Oh boy. Okay, all of the rest of them are going before any of my crew gets to go. So we need to do some eliminations here. Battle Madness. If I... Oh, I can't see this guy back here? Well, I don't want to make him battle mad because his only two targets are the mayor and me. Stupor, though. We could get him. Let's try it. I don't think Stupor worked the way I thought it would last time. So. And then we're going to move him to here.
I can make it there.
To protect him from being shot from that guy. Okay, he lost his turn, that's great. Shot the mayor? Oh, now he's on Overwatch. Whoa.
Nice try, jackass.
Jackass. Okay, this guy's on Overwatch, so we need to plug him. I wonder if you damage them, if it breaks their Overwatch.
Barely got through the armor.
Overwatch removed.
Someone
Yes,
shred that armor.
it did. Perfect. Okay, now this guy's going next, so let's run her up to here.
On the move.
And blammo. Excellent. 100% chance to hit.
Target down.
Now she's behind heavy cover. Cherub, now. Can you subdue the hardliner? Not quite. Nuts. Let's get him moved. Let's see. All three enemies are going to go before anybody else can go, so this is his last action. Could potentially get a kill here. I really want to subdue the hardliner, though, but... Oof, well,
I cannot
I'm gonna get my
find an
chance. I'm gonna get my chance since I missed.
Closing on target.
No impact.
Okay. I don't think...
Mayor is down.
Oh my
Stabilize
gosh.
her before she bleeds out.
Oh my gosh. At least he didn't shoot one of my guys.
Can't touch this.
Alright, terminal. Help. Yep. Save her. Alright, and now, let's see if we can get... Man, she's got bad shots on both of these guys. Let's see, who's next? The troop... Okay, the hardliner will go before... You know what? I could do... Oh, wait. Someone's on Overwatch. That guy's on Overwatch. Never mind. We're gonna take a shot, then. Okay.
Ammo out.
Not quite what I wanted, but... Ammo out. Okay, so we need to... let's do a reload.
Reload it.
Does reloading end your turn? No, it does not. Okay, so now let's hopefully blast this guy. Okay, one more.
less target.
And let's see. If we stupor him... Actually, you know what? He's injured, so let's just subdue him. Since that was... We want to get somebody.
Dude, the hostile.
Mayor Nightingale, are you all right?
It looks worse than it is. Those medikits are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Someone's helping.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Huzzah! Alright. Operation Death Prison. Good grief. Alright, we captured 3 civilians, though. Nope, we captured 3 enemies. Rescued 1 civilian. From 3 captured enemies, there's a 60% chance to earn 20 intel. Nice. Alright, so the only injury there is Cherub, and that was scripted, so did alright.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Well,
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
I want this
Thanks
hoodie.
for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
Critical target waiting on the city map.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
The map is where we see the status of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Targets come in 2 types. Missions are tactical targets. The squad will go into combat on these. Situations are strategic targets. The squad takes care of these without entering combat. Current targets change every day, so watch the city carefully for new priorities. We've only got the 1 so far, so let's click on that. And it's a situation, so we won't have combat. 3-1 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on edge. Let's do what we can to help. We've done what we can to aid 3-1 PD. Commissioner Malouf passed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Choose a faction to be the investigation target. Target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. So we've got the Progeny, a loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry Reclamation is demanded to recover. Or Sacred Coil, an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Haha. Okay, well, I mean, any one of them could have been responsible for this, but I think I'm going to pick Grey Phoenix, since they're quietly amassing weaponry. Maybe plasma bombs are included in that?
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city.
Muton?
Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Tackling investigations. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operations. Hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans. Takedown. Stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Okay, so this is our investigation status in progress. Faction overview is what was provided on that previous screen. Obviously we don't know anything about their leadership yet, so that's blacked out. No dark events currently. We remember dark events from XCOM 2. Visit the assembly area.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Nice. Okay, so assembly, I was thinking assembly as in gathering of individuals assembling, but assembly is actually fabrication. Assembly projects are how you get access to new or better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapon or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. You can advance one assembly project at a time, which takes multiple days to complete and usually costs resources, such as Illyrium. You can assign an agent to assembly duty to speed up the current project. However, they will then be unavailable for missions or situations. Oh. Risk versus reward. Illyrium resource. Illyrium is one of the 3 resources Reclamation requires. It's spent to complete projects in the assembly. Alright, select and start an assembly project. We've got everything selected. Android personnel is the only option available here. Construct the Android OPS hub. This network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new assembly projects. Costs 10 power. Will take 2 days or 2 hours. Grants 1 android tactical unit. Android units purchasable in supply. Unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. Yeah, let's go for it. If we have an android available, that might free up an XCOM agent to work the assembly. Okay, so we've got select and start an assembly project. Did that. Okay, new recruit. You can now select an agent to add to your squad. Let's check city map first, since that's got an exclamation mark on it. There's a critical combat mission target available. That's down here. That's going to be the ground. Can't remember what they called it. Okay, well, then let's do these other things first. So let's take a look at the armory. The armory is where you manage your agents. Load out, manage weapons, armor, and other items. Agent abilities, unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Agent biography, learn more about the agent's background. Tint armor, you could change colors on your agent's uniform. More slots become available in loadout by completing assembly projects. Promotions are awarded to agents based on their performance in combat. New ranks come with increased stats, new abilities, and new training programs, all of which you see and manage here.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Okay, so we've got 3 opportunities here. So we've got Zephyr, close quarters, high mobility. Crippling blow, agent punches an enemy and inflicts one of several status effects. The effect is either disarm, disorient, stun, or root. This attack cannot miss and will trigger momentum. That's interesting. That's a new thing. Or fearless advance, Zephyr blitzes toward an enemy and melee attacks them after the breach. Oh, cool. This will position Zephyr near the enemy. If the enemy was alert, their alert breach action is cancelled. Very cool. We also have Shelter. His role is psionics, ally buff, and mental attacks. He can relocate. Agent psionically swaps positions with the targeted enemy or ally, so he can do either one, and does not automatically end the turn. So he could swap an enemy into a position next to another XCOM agent who can then eliminate them. Currently locked is Dazzle. Agent launches a psionic blast that disorients all enemies near the breach point. That's cool. Targeted enemy is disoriented for an extra turn, 1 use per mission. So that's locked. I'm assuming I have to upgrade that with level ups. Or Blue Blood, precision shooting, multiple shots. Okay, so a sniper. Deadeye. Agent takes a shot with a negative 15% aim penalty for a plus 50% damage boost. Does not end the turn if used as first action. Desperado. Standard pistol fire and Deadeye cost an action and do not automatically end the turn if the agent has actions remaining. And Locked is Lancer shot. Agent fires his Lancer pistol at a target, ignoring all cover bonuses. Man, I feel like Crippling Blow and Fearless Advance will be really useful, interesting abilities. So I'm going to select Zephyr for this first recruit.
Zephyr, you made it!
Yeah.
You grab a locker?
Yep.
Have everything you need?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good talk.
No.
No. Okay, fisticuffs. Do you use weapons? Pangolin gauntlets. Deceptively simple pangolin gauntlets adjust to the agent's hand movements with only a negligible loss of mobility. Breach item, no breach items. Utility, no utility items. And body armor, that's it. Okay. Okay, great. We've got one new trooper. So let's back out of the armory and go to... Oh, Agent's Idol. So how many agents can you bring on a mission? And does that then mean I can throw somebody into assembly? Zephyr unassigned. Okay, so let's do... Let's put Verge. Ooh, let's see. Godmother, Cherub. I want Terminal on the mission because she's got the healing. So let's put Verge here in assembly. Reassign to assembly, yes. Okay, so that'll cut this in half. So this will be completed in 1 day instead of 2. Then we can take Zephyr and assign her to the APC. And then we've got a critical combat mission that we will take on next episode. Thank you so much for joining me for this inaugural look at XCOM Chimera Squad. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.